'Cause I'm a face to put my hang tight. I gotta get situated here. It's a great frickin' Captain Awesome. I'm a true but they had some here. So we'll go. So let's hold this coffee. Guys, I seriously did. It's like cake all over. It's like Saturday night's a whole different thing. Let me just f up real quick. So I can see activity. Duh. Come on now. Of course they're gonna hit me with like a bra commercial or something. Alright, let's. Oh, I don't even have a spoon. Be right back. Wanna see me walk for a spoon? That's funny. I got a fancy kind of spoon. Wow, you could hear all the noise. Alright. Now it's time. Look at this thing. You digging it? Yeah, I figured I'd come out with it. It's Saturday. I figured I'd come. Oh, shit. How you doing? I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. What am I going to do? I'll take them off in a second. Let me get my money's worth. That'll looking cool. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll start with 5. I can't believe they don't have any trivia. She said that to me like the last time I was here. What was that, like 2, 3 weeks ago? They're like, we didn't wear out. We just don't have any.
She should be upset.
Yeah, okay.
My mom said
it's a different crew here on Saturday. It doesn't have the same awesome vibrations. Alright, want to see coffee? I'll show you coffee. I'm so into having this coffee right now. With my fancy spoon. He's like, bring it back. Oh, did he know I was going to put that in my pocket? I was. Went to Vegas. All I came back with was a spoon. Alright, that's looking good. Alright, we need the true ball. True ball. Oh, that's backwards. What up? We have super chat activity. It's a good looking one. You paid $5 for eggs? That's cheap. I just paid, I shit you not, I got a Walmart delivery today and I paid $26. I mean, 27. It was like 26, you know, the typical walnut mark BS, 98 for 3 dozen. So that's 7? No, that's 8.
I have asked options.
almost
Options
9.
are mommy or daddy. Options are mommy
That
or
is
daddy.
9.
She can say yes to everything. because
That's
she's enjoying
$9 a dozen. I paid for eggs, and they
Okay.
were like, you know, a little big. They
Because
call
we
them
can
like
maybe
extra
start
large,
we're not
but you
ready.
know, shrinkflation is taking place on the eggs too. They're like
Yeah, what do you
freaking
wanna
pigeon eggs. Like holy cow!
She's not coming right now.
I see super chat activities. Holy freaking cow!
No, she's not
Who do I see here? Maria Ann with the 10 banana ranas and Teddy with the 2. That'll all go towards parking, most appreciated. And that's what Super Chat is going to go towards, parking
mommy or daddy.
activities.
Mommy or daddy.
Because like
Decide
parking
who
was $30. It's like, does it have to be $30? I guess it does. Alright, all messages. I'm going to say the hellos. Let's see who's here. I see Angry Sweet, Great Day Mom, Venus, Mary, Buster, Marie Bell, Janice, Chris and Frank, Bert, Sony, Chanel for Shell. I'm layering cologne today. I'm wearing I got a how did I do that? I layer my colognes. I like to smell unique. I just don't like to spray shit all over me. I'm wearing Tom Ford Black Orchid with a light layer of Chanel Blue on top. Smells pretty good. You know, like one's deep and the other one, no, it's all good. It's all good. Hello.
Now say hi.
Now you have to say hello.
Come on, let's go.
No, she's adorable.
Come on, let's go.
And that's cool. Yeah, a little layer of Chanel Blue on top, you know, to like take a little bit of the edge off, make it a little fresher. I love blending. I layer it like paint. And I put the Chanel Blue a little like on the chestal area, on the chesticles. Let's see, what else? Angie, who else? Not what else, Jim, Bert, Val Marie. Yeah, it's adult time now. Teddy, and again, thank you for the 2 banana-ramas. Mary Leathers, Parkenstein, Tom, Mark 1, Mr. Gumballs. Wow, everyone is here. Venus, Tiffany. How many napkins? I took all the napkins. I like these napkins. I mean, okay, I'm gonna leave a couple of them. I am gonna take 2 home with me. You know why? Because these things make the best. I mean, they're almost indestructible, but if you want to clean some mirrors, you know, so rat me out. But I like taking this back, you know. But I am gonna take 2, and they know all about it. But they can clean some mirrors. You know, you just take some white vinegar, put it on there, and you get that streak-free activities. Yeah. Teddy. Yeah, I love being here. I'll tell you what. Thank you, Christopher C. We gotta say all the hellos. Mary, that just came through with the Venmo. Thank you very much. Kisses.
But we can just see them.
Captain Awesome, Sylvia. Who else is here?
Yes.
Lisa K. I want to get 153 people for a chat and chill. That's cool. You guys love me. I dig it. Any updates on the new Flamingo pool opening? No. No. They supposedly are running like 2 weeks behind schedule. I don't know what that translates to, but that's what I heard. Chaotic Rich. But there are the pools are starting to open. Don Henry says in Minnesota, 18 eggs cost $7. Wow. I pay $9 a dozen for pigeon eggs. Yeah, that kid was a little loud. Venus and Jim with the 10. Thank you very much. Johnny B with the 20. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you guys helping me out. Jamie, Sue, Captain Lope. Everyone's here. Sandra. Joe M. Wow, $13 a dozen. What does a pack of smokes go for? I was having this debate with someone the other night. Joe, someone told me that a pack of smokes in New York is like $20, like casino prices on in the bodegas even. That's nuts. Mike K. Conversation with kid at the table next to drowned me. Yeah, well, not much I can do about that, but little one's gone now. Do I live in Vegas? Yes, I do live in Vegas. This is my third time I've lived in Vegas. I've been in Vegas now. I tended to come and go with the economy. You know, it's easy to make money here when the economy's good, but I kind of got stuck here. Like, I moved here just before the pandemic, and, you know, been here ever since. But happy to be here. Vegas Life Today, JR. Steve 6. Wow, the whole crew is here. Gary Gideon, shout out Colorado. BSKY, good to see you too. Share love. I missed you guys too. I seriously did. Scott D, if you've been at Aramis towards the parking, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the generosity. I do appreciate it. I got hit with a commercial straight out the bat. At least it's a dog. Oh. She a dog? No, she's kind of cute. There was a dog there for a second. Happy Pets. Well, what the heck's going on there? Anyway. 42 days and counting to the Broad Nation Get Together 2025. I think a pack of cigarettes in Vegas is like $10. 15 for a pack of smokes in New Orleans. Yikes, 11 in PA. Wow. Wow. It's getting nuts out there. Frankie. Who else is here? I want to make sure I get everyone. I'm sure other people are going to climb on board. 13. I mean, eggflation. Mr. Gumballs with the 2 banananas. That's awesome. So you guys are hooking me up on my coffee too. So, speaking of coffee, I got to drink some. I've been looking forward to this for like a month.
Something like that, yeah.
There is nothing like casino coffee, and there is nothing like True Bar coffee. It's an Americano, and he did a good job too. All right. But my crew is in here. What's that? What? You're in the Canary Islands. That sounds pretty cool. Cigarettes are $25 a pack. Holy cow! You get like. So what do you sell them? You sell them for like $2 a piece. Make self profit. Holy shit! What they used to call them Lucy's back in the day. I remember we used to go to the bodega, and they'd have a little like jar or whatever with a bunch of loose cigarettes. They used to call them Lucy's, and they were like, you know, a nickel or a dime or something like that. Share love. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, NASCAR race. In effect, they did the, what do you call it? I'm going to put these in my pocket before I lose them. You see them? They're cool. Scuderia Ferrari. They made this case. They did the hauler tour, but I didn't get to see it. They made this case out of the same leather as they make the Ferrari seats. Is that cool or what? I dig it. Oh. Will that focus? There we go. Scuderia Ferrari. And they got a little Ferrari logo embedded in there too. They're cool. I dig them. I dig them. Alright, I'm going to stash them in my pocket real quick. $9.47 for 2 dozen eggs. That ain't bad at all. Because Sylvia posted in the Broad Nation Facebook group that she paid, what, $4.69 for a dozen of free-range chickens. How do you run them up like an Easter egg hunt or something if they're free-range? That's trippy. Janice, member for 29 months. We got room for 2 more people. Oh, speaking of which, no, now you only have room for 1 because I got someone coming. Yeah, we'll talk about that. But yeah, someone's coming. So room for 1. I mean, if you want to sit on each other's laps, there might be room for 2. I know people that are broke that spend, yeah. Imagine that. Imagine that if you smoke a pack a day, 15, let's do that, $450 plus tax a month, $500 a month on cigarettes. Yikes. Steven Z. Yeah, I like them. They're awesome. They were like a limited edition we found at the mall. Buddy of mine at the Ray-Ban spot. But yeah, they were like a limited Ferrari, Scuderia Ferrari edition. And yeah, I'm all about the Ferraris. One day I'll have one. Maybe, I don't know. If they make like an SUV, I'd probably get one. Mike K, you're gonna be up here 4/8 through the 15th. 2 concerts and a show, and who needs gambling. Play some Bach rock. They are Ray-Bans. Let's see. Da-da-da. True Chief. What up? Good to see you too. Good to see all you people. The bodegas do egg loosies. That's fun. Egg loosies. Alright, I'm gonna suck this down. Might have to move. I mean, I don't want to cramp that style or whatever. It's their vacation too. I feel like I'm on vacation, even though I've been spending. No, not a date. I'm not bringing a date. I'm bringing my buddy. My buddy's coming. Most of you guys know him already, but now you get to hang out with him. Alright. Chris Frank with the 10 Bananamas. Happy Saturday. It doesn't feel like a Saturday because I'm sitting here and it's so weird that the sun is out also. It's very strange. Vaughn with the Venmo. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Oh wait, hold on. Amazon just dropped something off. Is anyone else having problems with Amazon? I've had like almost 50% of my orders canceled. They say, oh, on the way, out for delivery, and then they don't show up, and then they're like, oh, sorry, shit. And then it says the next day, out for delivery, the next day, out for delivery, and then the 3rd day they miss it. It says, if you feel like waiting, cool. If not, you can cancel this order. I've been having a lot of that. Maybe it's a Vegas thing. I think they can't get drivers, or maybe they were hiring illegals and they're all hiding. I don't know. Phil, what's up, bro? Oh, it's so cool to see all these names. Yeah, XRP. Edward loves crypto. So do I. Yeah, I mean, should we touch on that a bit? All right, we'll touch on that a bit. Yeah, XRP. A lot of people panicked, got shook out of XRP. I did not get shook out of XRP because I bought it so freaking cheap. You know, they weren't going to scare me off. So now it's back up to 240. Cool. I still think it's a bullshit crypto, but if there's money to be made, I invest in some bullshit companies too. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind investing in a bullshit company if they're going to make me money. I don't have to agree with them. You know, if you're crypto as a CEO, you're going to get hosed at some point. You know, crypto, the fact that any crypto as a CEO, like Ripple, who's a total asshole. I mean, Brad, whatever the hell his name is, what an asshole he is. You know, I mean, he does like advertising campaigns and against Bitcoin. And I mean, he's just a piece of shit. Any way you cut it, that dude's a piece of shit. But I'll make some money off it, you know. I did dump my Doge. I did good on Doge. I dumped it like as soon as, because all you gotta do is watch Bitcoin to see what Doge and XRP are gonna do for the most part. You know, so I did dump the Doge. But XRP is what it is. I mean, it might get Teddy with the fiber, brought back my favorite spot. You know, that's my new company picture. Me at True Ball like this, drinking a cup of coffee.
I like
It sort of like sums me up, you know? Like everywhere we go, every high limit room, every restaurant, everything, you know. Oh, what do you would like to drink? You want a scotch? I'm like, got some coffee? I'm good. Does that make me boring? No. Yeah, so XRP, and everyone's like pimping, oh, it's going $100. I mean, I hope it does. I'm gonna hold it. But, you know, I think it's like, I think it sucks. I think it sucks. It's a bullshit company. You know, it's run by a corporation. So how is it truly a crypto if it's run by a corporation? You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be, you know, when they switch from proof of work to proof of stake and all. No. Yes. I mean, is it going to be utilized? Yes. Do you want the financial backing system? Do you want the backbone of the financial system to be owned and operated by a corporation? You know, I mean, I don't know who's ever advising Trump, you know, has got to pull their head out of their ass because, yeah, you run as far away as you can from XRP. That's, I mean, anyone with they have a CEO. It's not truly a, but I digress. You look amazing. I love the lines. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I look amazing. You made my day. I am open to compliments. Men love compliments too. It makes our day.
Don't break the leash, please.
Yeah, I am totally feeling the love, Mary. You guys are awesome. Oh, I didn't give proper hearts and likes and all the other stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think, should we go there?
Oh, so
why not? I'm gonna drink this coffee. Like this guy over here, as cool as he is, he's not a good coffee maker. He's not a good barista. And McGirl ain't here. Both McGirls ain't here. Hallie and Jasmine ain't here. Mercedes kind of gave me the cold shoulder because I think Haley told her hands off, even though like there's zero going on there. But I think like she read of the riot act for some reason because I saw them like, you know, getting all catty. I'll take that as a compliment too. However, she wasn't thrilled about making my coffee. I don't know. Maybe she don't like my cologne. I don't know. Should I do the pinky? Want to see something messed up? You see the difference in my pinkies? You know how many times I broke that one? Countless times. I dislocated that one. It dislocated so hard it went across the top of those and I had to yank it and pop it back in. Because I backhanded someone. Me? No, I'm just a nice guy. Alright, oh, we got a lot of people on. 276 people? No way. Do I think XRP has the BK has the potential to, yeah, I mean that's I just gotta update your phone. That's how long I haven't pulled this out. Let me just tell that no. I don't want my phone updated. Not yet. It's a cool jacket too, right? Boom, boom. XRP does, any crypto does have the capability of replacing Swift. Swift's been around since like the 70s. It's efficient, yes, but the cost and the time factor and all the rest of that shit, I mean, it's inefficient, yet tried and true efficient, but inefficient. Yes, it does have the potential to do it, but it's run by a corporation. So we're going to turn over our financial system to a corporation, technically to a dude who's an asshole, you know, in Brad Wittenhouse, right? Whatever the frick his name is. He's a dick. just check him out. You know, just like read up on him, look into him. He's a malicious, childish shill of a human being. I mean, he's a terrible human being. So, sue me, bro. Don't like him. That's my opinion. All right, so don't sue me. No, you can sue me. That's my opinion. All you gotta do is just look up. Look at his collaborations with Greenpeace. You know, he collaborated with Greenpeace to try to prove that, being that Bitcoin's a proof of work technology, that they're harming the environment, and he got Greenpeace involved. I'm gonna move, but those chairs are so uncomfortable. My ass will not frickin' survive sitting in that for an hour, but this is getting ridiculous. Yikes, but it's their vacation. My Samsung, yeah, that's what this is. I just got pushed that notification. I'm watching Phantom of the Opera. He wears a pinky ring too. Cool. Is that the dude who wears like the half face thing? Yeah. Didn't he get all the chicks or something? I don't know. I never watched this. A permanent teeth commercial. I've always worn a pinky ring. What else are we gonna talk about? Yeah, it's gonna move. You know, it's gonna at least go to, at the bare minimum, it's go to 10. Alright, I have to move. Alright, hold on. Let's prepare to move. Let's prepare to evacuate.
So my dad saw my mom dancing at Disney and he was like, wait, who's this girl? And that's how like they like started dancing.
Sorry about all the noise.
That's okay. That's okay.
Can you use the spoon?
Yeah.
She makes her.
So Rita Mommy is his first cousin. Or Shobha is Mari's first cousin.
That's the sensation. And how old is she?
I want to say 20. But she got married when she was 20. She is.
She's not very good.
My mom got married at 23.
And so people so even up to she might have.
Alright. Yeah, white people bring their kids to Vegas, I have no idea. Yeah, you can put them in like a kennel or something, right? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't have kids. I'm not even going to be cliche and say that I know of, because I don't. I was having this discussion with a buddy of mine, because I don't care, you know, I need another coffee already. Alright. Should I say it? Like, if I ever looked at a chick and I'd be like, you know, I'd have to wear a rubber with this one. I just passed. So I don't have any kids. Anyway, did he really say that? Yes, he did. All right. Trump Bitcoin, Trump sneakers, or Trump watches? Would Trump, I would say Trump Cybertruck. Did he really put a coupon code, like link in the description, buy a Cybertruck and get $1,000 off? I would say none of it. Oh, Trump sneakers, yeah. Trump sneakers will probably triple in price, but all the rest of it, no. The Trump coin, you know, I mean, if you got in at 2 cents, you know, you probably made some money, but yeah, it was kind of dumb. It was dumb. This segment was sponsored by Gerber. Alright, babies love Las Vegas. Alright. There's a police presence around Circus. Yeah, I got all the schmutz off. This was schmutzy. This is a different vibe from, why do I look like I'm rocking a mohawk? I haven't even had time to cut my hair, because you know me, I'm usually like high and tight. I've been just slicking it back, because I've been lazy AF. There's stuff going on over at Circus. What a surprise that is. They have deals with well, they say they do. you know, they probably do have deals with 300 banks. I mean, I don't doubt it per se. This camera activity. However, I mean, there's no real proof about it. You know, there's no real. I mean, have you? I don't know. I mean, like I'm saying, I'm okay with making money off them. You know, I will make money off of companies I don't like. I don't like Johnson & Johnson. I made good money off of them. I mean, F Johnson & Johnson, but you know, if there's money to be made, I'll take it from them. If there's money to be made here, like I said, I bought that cheap. I bought that in like the 50-cent neighborhood. So yeah, I'm at 5x right now. If it goes to 10, cool. Like I said, I did dump the Doge because Doge, I mean, for them to have hit 40, you know, when Bitcoin was at like 105, like Bitcoin's in a consolidation period. I mean, Bitcoin today, the range was 84,500 to 84,200. That's how bad. It's trending sideways, like that. Someone placed an enormous short, which might change things. Someone placed a $332 million short on Bitcoin. I mean, it could potentially go back down, you know, 75, 69 even. There is a potential for that to happen if you look at the charts, but I don't give a shit. That's just a buying opportunity because it's still going to go up to 1 million within the next 12 to 18 months. I don't give a shit. That's a buying opportunity. So, salute to that. We're ready for another coffee. It is early. We got another hour. BK, it's rigged already. What's rigged already? Oh, there was a pew-pewing out at yikes, at Circus. That does not surprise me. Yeah, they want an IPO. I mean, it's a corporation. It's no different from any other corporation, you know? And they can print it. They can print it out of thin air. So they could devalue of it. 70% of all the XRP in the world is privately held by insiders who can dump it. Like, you don't think at some point 70% of all XRP is held by like 5 people who started the shit. You don't think at some point when it hits 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, they're just gonna dump it all? You know, they're gonna just dump it all on the market and it's gonna go down to like 4 cents. It's 70% of the entire pool of XRP is held by 5 people. That's dangerous. And they gave like $5 million worth of it to freaking cackling Kamala. So you know where their allegiances lie, in spite of him cozying up to Trump, you know? But maybe Trump's just setting him up for a fall. Who knows? But he's a dick. But that's just my humble opinion. We need more coffee. I've got an idea. But he's got like 5 chicks at the bar that he's paying attention to. You know, he's like looking down their shirts. Come on, bro. You look down my shirt. Come on. There's nothing to see there. Alright. Am I gonna have to walk all the way over there? I mean, I'm just gonna finish it. Hold on. It's good. Should we talk about stuff? We should talk about stuff, right? It's starting to warm up. Last night, when I got up this morning, at 6:05. I've been getting up super early because business, you know, business is business. So I got up early, I was taking some notes, I was typing some stuff out, making some calculations. There was snow out. There was a fine layer of snow on everything. But it lasted, once the sun really came out, it just went poof, like instantly. Like it instantly disappeared. But it was kind of cool to see. So that means it got down into the 30s in March. Well, high 30s or something like that. So it's kind of interesting. But it was cold last night. I love it. I freaking love it. It's what does my watch say? And then we'll do a calculation. My watch says 62, so it's probably like 58, something like that. It's good or not bad. We'll have to see how that deal works out. Let me read. What up? The clowns are rioting. No way. What do you think of the Cromwell becoming the Vanderpump? I mean, she's got such a loyal following. I mean, she charges people like $1,000 to friggin' shake her hand and all that shit. Her following is extraordinarily loyal. And Cromwell in and of itself is a dead issue. I mean, I kind of like the boudoir look. Bro,
Yeah.
hook me up, bro.
Need another?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Cool, man. He can make him coffee. All right. So they couldn't, I think they'll do okay. I think they will do okay. Like I was talking to someone about her. I was like, well, you know, because I'm not a chick. I'm not just like, ooh, Vanderpump. Vanderpump sounds kind of weird. Hey, did your Vanderpump come in the mail? Guaranteed to add 2 inches? You know, it sounds weird. Vanderpump. Okay. But from what I understand, because I talked to a woman, they were like, well, she was the coolest out of them all. She was the nicest out of them all. She was the least catty out of them all. You know, I related to her most out of them all. So yeah, she's got an extraordinarily loyal following. And if she makes an appearance every once in a while, or they really like Vanderpump it out with pictures of her, and she was like with the dog and all this, I wouldn't know if I tripped over her. I mean, I would, but probably not. I think it'll do good. They could have done worse, but the Cromwell in and of itself has been sucking wind. You know, who cares? You know, it's the Cromwell. It is what it was. I mean, it was a lot of fun back when it was the Barbary Coast or whatever. But, you know, it's been languishing. But imagine she has that kind of pull now. That's some pull. I mean, she's all over the Caesars activity. You know, she's got the 2 places now, and 3 places. Am I correct? Caesars, Flamingo, and Paris. Yeah, 3, and now a hotel. Holy shit, she's a powerhouse. She's a dynasty. Tom Hill, my buddy. Barbary Coast was pretty cool. Yeah, she'll probably, I don't know. What will she do to that place? And like I said, I kind of dig the vibe. It's got like this semi-creepy but kind of cool boudoir vibe. Wow, even over here, I'm like 5 feet away. That kid's a yapper. That was a laugher. Vanderpump, she's genuine, she's a classy lady. Yeah, she does have the Midas touch, you know, but women love her, you know, women love her, which is cool. I mean, you know, her farts stink just like everyone else. I don't really like get them all involved in, oh my God, you know, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, you know, Circus is on, you know, they're leaving. I might be able to, why am I looking on that way? I'm forgetting to look at the camera. We might be able to glom our seat back. Alright, hold on, I'm reading comments before I talk about Pam Bondi. Should we talk about Pam Bondi? And how she needs to frickin' step down? Yeah, it has been pre-mined, but yeah, it's primed for the ultimate in pump and dumps. Let's think about it, family. I mean, it is a pump and dump looking to happen. It is a pump and dump. What up? I smell incense. Like, yeah, I smell incense. If it comes and cleans, we jetting over there. Phil, I did not notice. let's see. It needs a bigger casino. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I remember the grand opening was kind of cool, you know. That was fun. Not the grand reopening after the pandemic and whatnot. Let's see. Did not notice. Somewhere else I could laugh. The name is too funny. So should we talk about Pam Bondi or should we keep it light? I think I gotta refresh my chat because I got all my man. Thank you very much.
Well, I'll get you another spoon.
Cool.
They gave you more spoon.
That's all he had back there, you know. It's just like, what up? I like that spoon. It was just confiscated. I think they don't want me to take it. What am I gonna put down my pants? He just confiscated it. I was cool with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're very protective over that Twizzly spoon thing. I'm building. When I drink coffee, it's like a construction project. But if you don't get over here with the spoon, I'm gonna have to stir it with my pinky or something. Or maybe I'll pull one of those spoons off that plate. How many germs could it have? Think it has cooties? Those people look like they have cooties? I don't know. Am I willing to find out? No. I could stir it with my Olite. Stir it with a lot of things. Alright. Because I don't have cooties. Yum. Oh, look. It looks like a swan and a pig. No, it looks like a swan. It looks like a duck. You don't believe me? Wait, hold on. I think I created something. Doesn't that look like a swan? Look at there go the head and the neck and everything. It's a swan. I am a freaking artist. Come on back. I think I'm spoonless now. I'm spoonless. What's going on? I would have left the credit card. hold everything. What just happened? I'm confused. I'll be right back. I know where they hide these. I'm gonna use me a knife. This thing weighs like 8 ounces. I bet this could stick into that wall if I whipped it. Alright, we're stirring it with a fork. Fork? Yeah, it's spoon gate. That's funny. Alright, cool. Now we got a spoon. Why are they being so protective over their silverware? Is it real silverware? I got a fork. I shit you not. I have a fork that is solid sterling silver that I got from the showroom at a place in Lake Tahoe. I was like 6 or 7 or 8, maybe I was like 9 years old or something. Buddy Hackett was in the showroom. It was a dinner show, and I was just being like a cool little kid and whatnot, and I took it. And it says sterling silver. It was legitimately sterling silver, and it's like 8 ounces worth of sterling silver, maybe more. I still have it. And I know I'm gonna sell it, you know. But yeah, it's a collector's item. Anyway. Silver back then was probably like 20 cents a pound or whatever. What was I doing? Oh, I was drinking coffee. Cool. Alright, you ready? Alright. For all you weirdos out there watching. It's good stuff. So should we talk about Pam Bondi? Yeah, Tahoe got some snow. We got, like I was saying, we got some snow. Mark, did you get snow over by you? I got snow by me. No, yeah, Mr. Gumbo, no spoon controversy. Maybe they have me on camera, like nabbing freaking napkins or something. They're like, this guy's a klepto, taking all our freaking. Maybe that's why they're telling me there's no Truvia, because they know I stick like 5 of them in my pocket. And it's not because I'm taking them home and I'm like whatever. But if I go back into Caesars, and you know, I want to sit and I'm on the phone with someone or whatever, and the cocktail waitress comes around, I just put the stevia from here and there because I don't want their freaking. The Splendor's not terrible, but a lot of times it's like Sweet and Low or aspartame. That shit's poison. So no. So, you know, it's not like I'm filling up my sugar bowl. All right, Big Elvis. I think Big Elvis died. Didn't Big Elvis just die pretty recently? Why do you feel so far away? Want to get all up in the grill? Let's get all up in the grill. What lobster? I do not know, Barshman. I do not know. Non-farm raised. That's a good question. I think that lobster me spot in the food concession by the V and the P, that little, you know, food spot, I think that, if I'm correct, because we went up there after a convention one day, and it said free-range lobster or something like that, or, you know, fresh caught from frickin' Maine or whatever. I think that does, but I don't know about a buffet that would have. They would probably lie to you anyway. If you asked them, they would be like, yeah. They just wander in the ocean, hanging out, and we say, hey, do you want to come to our buffet? Yeah, and they climb in the boat. You know, they're not going to tell you like they're raising them on a farm. Is Pam a deep stater after all? So we are going to talk about her. Go. Ms. Google, how you doing? How's a special spoon? You did what? Yeah, remember the coin? This whole YouTube channel is dedicated to coin pushing machines. And the dude, like, most of the dudes pretend that, you know, they're in some arcade in Tokyo or something like that. They own it, and they build these elaborate things, and they dump, like, you know, like bucketfuls of quarters in there so you can see the giant tower fall. I mean, it's interesting. If you have nothing better to do. Anyway, well, with Pam, she, you know, people say whatever. Just because it comes from the right doesn't mean it's true. You know, you got to take both sides with a grain of salt and do your own research. If we learn nothing, I mean, okay, the left is totally full of shit. The right is like 20% full of shit. You know, but still do your own research. So there are some people who say that she does have some ties to some weirdness out there. I get it. Okay. Elvis Pete, yeah, Big Elvis, yeah, he did. I saw that like local, that he did die. Splenda was originally developed as an insecticide, says Jim. I believe you. Yeah, I may want to start. I mean, I could start with some other things, but I don't think these ladies would. Well, maybe they would. I don't know. Anyway, the Palms does have a lobster buffet. Yeah, I think we're in the path of a storm. I saw the blackest clouds ever in the history of everness, like 2 nights ago when I was driving home. They were the blackest, darkest, nastiest looking clouds. There's something coming over the mountains now. It rained, it's been like rain for us. Ooh, the big monsoons. That means like it rained for 30 seconds, shit got wet, there's 10,000 accidents in town because people are like, oh my God, you know, because they're dumb. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Let's see. So, Pam. All I know, okay, all I'm gonna say is this. I am sick and tired of not seeing people in handcuffs. I want to see people in handcuffs. I want to see people in handcuffs. I do not care if they're on the left, on the right, if they're billionaires, if they're trillionaires, if they're poor, if they're rich, if they're black, if they're white, if they're yellow, if they're red. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if they're priests. I don't care if they're the Pope. I don't care if they're Hollywood. I don't care if they're CEOs of companies. I don't care. I want to see people in handcuffs now. Now. Not whenever I get away with and get around to it. Not redacted. Just start hauling these people out in front of the American public. That's what we were promised. You know, 47 has kept a lot of his promises. I think Elon is drowning out Trump with the Doge thing, which I'm all for. I'm all for it. I am all for it. But he's drowning out. You know, they got to take. They got to, from a press perspective, they got to take him down a notch because now we got people out there with MDS, Musk derangement syndrome. Oh my God, he's exposing corruption. We hate him. What are you, fucking retarded? He's exposing corruption, so I hate him, and I'm gonna draw swastikas on random strangers' Teslas in parking lots. But we're the frickin' peace people, anyway. But he's drowning out the Trump thing, you know. So I want to hear what Trump has to say. Elon, all right, just keep a scorecard. You know, create something that I can look at every day. Cool story, bro. Cool story, bro. Cool story, bro. Cool story, bro. You know, but I want to go back to hearing those, like, you know, 2 to 3 minute, like, clips that Trump was doing. Yeah, pink fuzzy ones, Phil. That's funny. I got a pair. Not for me. They're not pink, though. They're black. Black fuzzy ones. And leashes and collars. What was I talking about? I was thinking about stuff. I lost my train of thought. Thanks, Phil. Let me drink some coffee. So, I want to go back to those like 4 to 5 minute little clips that Trump was doing in the very beginning. This is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I did, this is what I want to go back to that. Why did that stop? Why the actual F did that stop? So the Doge thing is overshadowing it, but it's also a product of the media. They're making it. They're amplifying the Doge thing to drown out Trump. Okay, cool. However, let's just call it like it is. As much stuff that's going on, JFK Jr., you know, he's making moves behind the scenes, but they're still spraying the skies here in Vegas. Sometimes my throat freaking tightens up from all the shit they're putting in the air. They haven't stopped that yet. I mean, how hard is that to stop? The FAA knows which planes are up in the air spraying shit in the air. The FAA knows. Oh, but wait, they're corrupt too. But we can get a handle on that. Well, so, okay, now we're not using seed oil to cook fries at some burger place I'll never eat at. Great. Oh, there goes my software update ready to install. Bear with me. Bonk. Okay. I want to see it stop. Like, just stop. I'm tired of breathing this shit, you know? I mean, I could literally feel it on the day. I mean, you could literally watch it. If I did a time lapse here in Vegas, you could literally watch the clouds develop after they spray the checkerboard in the sky, which is every other day now. Yeah, so I want to see that. But, we were promised the JFK files. I'm going to release that shit on day 1. Hasn't happened. We're going to release Jeffrey's list on day 1. We're on day, like, what, 60 something? And Pam Bondi's just like, oops, and then our boy Trump goes ahead and is like, he endorsed her yesterday. Either he's setting her up for a fall, or he's just going down the same path that he was, that he's getting ill-advised. He was very ill-advised in his first administration. I don't want to see him be ill-advised now. He's being ill-advised on crypto. Is he going to be ill-advised on this? Because he gave her a glowing endorsement yesterday. He was like, she's the one. She is the one, like Neo. Oh my God, he's the one. He's like, she's the one. She's gonna make it all right. Don't worry, people. She's got this. She doesn't have it. She doesn't fucking have it. She doesn't have it. And every day that passes, the shredders are going. They got shredders probably now that like 4 or 5 horsepower lawnmower engines. Vroom, vroom. You know, the electric ones are burning up. They are shredding shit at a rate that it's probably staggering. So every day that goes by, there's less and less and less evidence. Do we have the laptop? Where's the laptop? How about making a Netflix special and put the laptop up there? Let's all go through it together. Oh, wasn't that supposed to be part of the deal? Transparency? Let's go see the laptop. Let's go see who's in the laptop. Jim West. Let's go see. That's what I was waiting for. I mean, okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm happy. I haven't been this happy in a long time because, like, that's why I'm almost non-political at this point because we won. You know, there's nothing to bitch about anymore. You know, we're in control. However, well, better people are in control. However, there's going to be a midterm election in less than 2 years, and if we lose that, then we're clustered all over again. So how about giving us what you promised? Where's our payoff? Where's Oprah Winfrey being trotted out in cups? Where's half of Hollywood being trotted out in cups? Where's half of the Senate, half of the congressmen, half of the mayors? I mean, what, the vice president of the LGB, the alphabet mafia just got arrested for child porn. Did we not see that coming? I want to see him trotted out in handcuffs. I don't want to read that as a little frickin' afternote somewhere. I want to see him trotted out. You know, I remember when they used to do breaking news where, like, you'd be watching Star Trek, you'd be watching frickin', you know, whatever. You'd be watching, you know, Beverly Hillbillies, whatever. And, like, all of a sudden it'd be like breaking news. Like, they just flashed to something like men are trapped on the moon, you know, some shit like that. That's what I want to see. I'm waiting to see the day where, like, we're all, like, watching, you know, our shows. We're all watching our shows, right? And they're just like special announcement, you know, and commercial, just poof. And all of a sudden, we see major names. All these predatory, evil, satanic pieces of crap that have been trotted out in cuffs. When's that? I will, yeah, do that. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for. Is anyone even listening to what I'm saying? Because I don't see like any conversation revolving around the conversation that we're having. But okay. Whatever. Alright, so it's Jim's birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Yeah. Where's the payoff? Where's the big payoff? I want to see the payoff. I want to see the payoff. All right, you guys are listening? Good. Richard, what's up? All right, I'm just checking. Just checking. Where's this payoff? I mean, okay, now, all right, now think about this. Just think about it. All right, there's a supposed, you know, everything's, you know, the markets are down, this is down, that's down, whatever. It's gonna happen. It was bound to happen. I'm okay with it. It's called a buying opportunity. I ain't scared. Okay. think about it from this standpoint. I kind of know. At first I was like, well, are they protecting constituents? Are people really gonna care and be like, all right, we rounded up 50 people on the left, 50 people on the right. I don't care. I don't care. If it turns out that, someone who I consider, a good conservative, well, I'm not a conservative. I'm a conservative. I am a constitutional conservative. I'm not right, left, whatever. I'm a conservative individual, which means I believe in things like God, free choice, freedom of speech, things like that, crazy things, extremist things, like freedom of speech, God, 2A, 1A, all the, so, okay, that's me. So I don't align, I align with anyone who's down with that, okay. Would it bother me if some big conservative name got trotted out in common sense, exactly, Jim. Got trotted out in cuffs? I'd be like, bummer. Just like when I found out, like there's certain movies I can't watch. I can't watch Elf anymore because I know that Will Ferrell asshole's been on Jeffrey's Island. Yeah, so I'm normal, exactly, Laura. Where's that incense coming from? People steal the incense from the prayer spot and they walk through here with it. I like the smell. Okay, so I stopped watching Robert De Niro movies. He is a great movie. He's been in some fantastic movies, but I ain't watching them. Arnold Schwarzenegger's been in some great movies. Won't watch him. I just won't, because I know he's a piece of shit, So I draw the line. Anyway, what the hell are we talking about? Yeah, so if I found out that someone who I consider conservative, I don't have heroes. The only hero I got is God, Jesus Christ. Other than that, Bafango heroes, I'm not into idolatry. Ooh, this person, that person. So if they fall, they fall. If they fall, they fall. I don't care. I'm not giving anyone a pass who messes with the devil or messes with children or messes with people, that can't defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? No. So I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. I want to see them trot it out. But you got to think of it like this. You got to think of it in terms of, let's just take Hollywood for a second. Hollywood, which we know is a satanic cult for the most part, when they get trotted out in cuffs, what happens? What happens when that happens? The trickle-down effect. People say, trickle-down economics doesn't work. Well, for the past 4 years, we've been doing trickle-up poverty. Trickle-down does work, but it works in both directions, unfortunately. So what's going to happen when Hollywood gets exposed for what they are and they all get trotted out in handcuffs and whatever, and Jennifer Aniston's proven to be a man and all this other shit that we've all known for years. It's trickle down. Because now people will not watch the movies. When they see all these people trotted out and they hear of the horrors that they've committed, people will stop watching their movies. They'll stop listening to their music. What I'm saying is, let me sum it up by saying the economic effect when they find out who's been doing what trickles all the way down to people will lose jobs at Netflix. People will just stop listening. When you find out that, your favorite frickin' group or person, Taylor Swift, whoever, is one of those frickin' devil worshippers. Are you gonna start keep listening or no? No, the economic impact is gonna be tremendous. Yeah. Okay, now think about this. What about, politicians aside, they just found out that Michelle Obama has been funneling $122,000 a month through U.S. aid to herself. Should she be in jail? Absolutely. If it was a Republican was doing the same thing, they should be in jail too. I don't care. I don't. So politicians aside, let's just slide them into their own category of they're all fucking corrupt. I don't care if they're Republicans or Democrats, they're all fucking corrupt. Okay? So let's just slide them to the side. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. All right, now, think about this. Suppose CEOs and vice presidents and CTOs, CFOs, board directors, company presidents start getting trotted out in cuffs. What if a big, multi-billion-dollar company, household name level companies, I'm just spitballing here, like a Johnson & Johnson, like I'll bite my tongue. Like a big company, a blue chip company that we all have. Yeah, David, they're all freaking corrupt. I don't care. Left, right, they all corrupt. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Power corrupts. It attracts the worst. Okay. What happens when the CEOs start going down and start getting trotted off in cuffs because they were on Jeffrey's Island, or they're on what happened to the Diddy list? What happened to the Diddy list? They just arrested another dude. They just they just named another dude from Las Vegas who was in charge of the October thing, who was also in charge of the Maui thing, just got named as a defendant in the Diddy thing. Okay. Anyway, I'm in a great mood. Let me just put it out there. You know what I'm saying? No. Okay. All right. So, what happens when they start getting trotted out? The economic repercussions of watching CEOs who end up on a list, who, whatever, whether it be corruption, whether it be the children, whether it be messing with the devil and do blood drinking, all that other shit that they do. Economic repercussions of trotting out a CEO of like a Fortune 500 company are gonna resonate through the economy like a freak. Let's just get that right, you know? So that might be the reservation that's going on. The economic impact of draining the swamp is huge. It is absolutely huge, and it's going to be earth-shattering. It's going to be a level of stink that we are not ready for, let alone the optics of trotting Oprah Winfrey out in cuffs. I want to see that because, you know, she is. I want to see it. I want to see them go round up Ellen DeGeneres, degenerate, whatever, with the thing and Tom Hanks. I want to see them all go down. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna be like, ha. And it's gonna be like the Super Bowl. I'm gonna have friends over. We're gonna have like chicken wings, the whole bit, and we're gonna watch it on TV. Oh, look, there goes Tom Hanks. There goes Tom Hanks. Yeah, it's gonna be like my Super Bowl. Been waiting years for this. Will it happen? I don't know. I mean, I don't care whether you're liberal. You can be as far left as you want to be with blue hair and a stink thing through your frickin' nose. I don't give a flying fuck. You can be as far right as possible, straight edge, Carlton, the whole bit. I don't give a fuck. The thing is, what we should have in common, regardless of your view on politics, is that if someone messes with a child, they should be boiled in oil. We should have that in common. That shouldn't be a divisive issue of left and right. I mean, am I right? I mean, I don't expect everyone to have the same political views as me. I don't care. You could be you could be waving the freaking rainbow flag. I don't give a fuck. However, what we should have in common is if someone messes with a child, they should have repercussions. Public repercussions. We should have that in common. That should be a common bond. I want to see it, and it's about time we see it. We know this is getting demonetized, right? But the economic repercussions of this are going to be pretty nuts. But, this is all being overshadowed by the fact that there might not be taxes on anyone who makes $150K and under. Oh, but the tariffs. Listen, if they stop taxing you and or animals too, if they stop taxing, your income and you got to pay 25, you're still coming out way ahead. All right. So there's a lot of things we could be happy about, that are coming down the road, financially. However, we're going to have to go through some shit. I mean, the optics, I was getting back to Tom Hanks and Oprah. Is the world ready to see them thrown in the back of a freaking black van on national television? I don't think so, because the media has already brainwashed a lot of people, specifically on, one side of the aisle. Oh, this guy's the guy with the little mustache. Oh, he's going to imprison people. He's going to imprison his political enemies. He's going to round people up. That, you think that message was on purpose? They knew for a fact they were going to lose the election. For a fact. They knew it. They knew it before it even started, that they were done, that they pushed it too far. We don't want drag queens teaching our freaking kids, or in the bathrooms with our children. They knew they pushed it too far. They know they were losing. So that's where the message with, oh, he's the this guy and whatever, and he's going to round people up. That was all preparation for when he starts rounding up Oprah Winfrey and politicians and Tom Hanks and CEOs. That way they can say, see, we told you, look at him. He even got poor Oprah. What did Oprah ever do? She was so nice. She gave away cars. That was in preparation. See how this works? Am I the only one who knows this? I don't think so. That was all a frickin' psyop to get people to freak out for when the time comes to arrest Tom Hanks. Oh my God, they were so right. He's the guy. So yeah, it's gonna be really hard to pull the pin on this kaboom that's about to happen. It's gonna be really hard to release those two lists. It's gonna be really hard on this country. We're on the precipice of greatness, but we're also on the precipice of some holy shit activities that this world might not be ready for. I'm ready for it. It is what it is. I got some canned beans. I got cool friends. I got some freedom seeds. Is what it is, but we'll get through it. And we'll get through it together. Left, right, center, whatever. We'll get through it. We will get through it. There has to be a cleansing. Because if you mess with children, you deserve it. You deserve the hell on earth that's coming. You deserve it. You shall suffer here, and you shall suffer for all eternity. And if that means I can't watch Netflix, I don't give a shit. It's not about me. It's not about me. It's not about me. Oh, more incense. It's not about me and it's not about you. It's about what's right. We have to be on the side of right. And if it turns out that one of your heroes, if it turns out that your favorite quarterback, your favorite musician, your favorite politician, if it turns out that it happens to be one of them that it gets exposed, deal with it. Just freaking deal with it. Just deal with it. You know? Don't let the powers that be use that as a divisive thing. Oh my God. How you know, and lose sight of the fact that, hey, wait a second, why am I protecting someone who messes with children? Why am I defending someone who messes with children? That's the issue here. That's who I want to see. That's my issue. That's my issue. We're not talking about politics here. We're not talking about left and right, philosophy, and we're talking about children. You know, that's what I'm talking about here. I don't care what your politics are. Who gives a shit? We'll talk about that some next Friday. I'm talking about the children, the innocent, precious children. And if we can't come to an agreement that the people who mess with them there needs to be justice. Justice needs to be served. If we cannot agree with that, then we got some major freaking problems going on. If we can't come together as a people, regardless of race, creed, color, whatever, and agree that people who mess with children need to be trotted out and frickin' publicly hung, then you're brainwashed, you know? then something's truly wrong. Anyway, where were we? Miss Google with the 50. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Alright, I'm full-blown ranting McRanterson. Yeah, burn them, boil them, whatever. You know, yeah, we can start cooking them here and let them roast in hell for all eternity. Yeah, Adam, whatever. You know, now they're finding out that frickin', you know, half the shit that he signed was like done with an auto pen. I mean, I think that's even against the law. I mean, you cannot sign a contract. I cannot sign a contract, not even for frickin' Netflix, auto pen. It's not legal. I didn't do that with my own hand. Even though DocuSign's different, is anything that he signed legal? I mean, you know, we're dealing with a level of corruption that's frickin' mind-boggling. And like I said, my number one concern right now is that he's fallen down the path once again of being ill-advised and taking people's word for shit. Because I don't believe what's taking place with crypto. You know, like, oh yeah, and crypto too. That displeased me a lot. Oh, we're doing this on day one, that on day one. You know, a lot has gotten done. You know, he's keeping word, but the people around him, I wouldn't trust a single one of them. You know, do we know Pam? Yeah, do we know who Pam was? Do we know who Kosh was? I mean, I don't know. I have questions. I'm still happy. I'm still content that we're not living under this frickin' regime before, you know, of open borders and frickin', you know, men cosplaying women, you know, and for children and all that. I'm happy, but if we're gonna clean shit up, we're gonna clean some shit up. And yeah, it ain't gonna be easy, but we're gonna clean some shit up. Yeah, they can't rattle the cage too much. Alright, let's see. Now, I want to get in on the conversation. Now, let me see what you guys are talking about. Gary M, what's up? Gary, what's going on, brother? I don't know if I just don't know. I don't know. I can say I'm disappointed. Like I said, this has nothing to do with politics. It has to do with children. It has to do with doing what's right. It has to do with good versus evil. You know? If people were abused, especially the children, it's not a political issue. Why are we politicizing things that are done to children? Musk is an odd duck. In what way? Explain that. SJL. I mean, he is an odd duck, but I believe his intentions are correct, but I think the focus is too much on him to the point where people are MDSing. They're getting, where they used to have Trump derangement syndrome, now they're having Musk derangement syndrome. Oh my God, he fired. You know what Musk did? I'll tell you. He fired the team of people who were working so diligently to find out if fish get drunk and on what type of alcohol they get the most drunk on. He fired them all. Holy shit, what an evil person. If you're protecting, if you think him cutting departments out is that wrong, I mean, they have made some cuts that need to be reinstated, but shit's gonna happen, you know? Who's perfect? God. Other than that, no one's perfect. Yeah, so reinstate it. But if you're researching how, you know that they found that they were okay. The government used your money and my money to fund USAID, who in turn funded non-government organizations, who in turn money laundered the money back to the people who authorized. It's a money laundering operation. So it's got to stop. And yeah, a couple things will go bad. So they were using your money to do studies to find out how fast shrimp swim. Does that sound like a good use of your money? It's your money. It's not the government's money. Where's the fuck the government? Okay, when we're working all on tariffs, when everything is tariffs, yes, then it's the government's money. Because the government charged another government to bring some shit in. It's not our money anymore. But right now, they are 100% funded by my dollars and yours. And if you're pissed off that Elon Musk is trying to find out where your money is going, that you're not even it's taken from you. It's your money. If you're pissed at him for trying to save you from that level of corruption that's taking place with your money, you got some freaking mental issues. You do. That's like, okay, if Elon Musk, if your house got robbed and Elon Musk was like, hey, guess what? I found out who robbed all your shit. And you were like, how dare you find out who robbed my house? That's what you're doing, so don't be a dick. just stop being a dick, you know? But until it's 100% tariffs, it's your money. So don't be pissed that we're trying to you gotta crack a few eggs. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, if they stop taxing people 150K and under, that's gonna be you. Imagine what the economy is gonna be like when they stop taxing people. It's gonna go like, because people are stupid. They're not going to buy Bitcoin with that extra tax money. They're not going to buy SCHD. They're not going to buy some ETFs. They're going to buy freaking flat screen TVs and new cars, like dumbasses. But the economy's going to go zooming, you know? They're going to be like, look at all this free money we have. Yeah, so it's gonna be great, but it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, they got to start teaching kids how to write again. Yeah, he's odd socially. I mean, I don't disagree with you, Gary, whatsoever. Yeah, he's, most savant level people are savants, I mean, there's no doubt about it. Again with this update ready. Hold on. Bonk. There we go. Yeah, I mean, most of us geniuses, and I'll include myself, are somewhere on the spectrum, We just are. MS check band funding. 51 months, Tom Hill. Alright, what time is it? It is almost time. Oh, I gotta suck down this coffee. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking to people out there that are just like, you know what? I ain't paying my damn taxes this year. I'm just not. One, in anticipation of, the potential of doing away with the taxes. Two, I think people are just that level of pissed off. You know, that their money is going to, you know, for LG whatever comic books in Guatemala. You know, I think people are just like puff on go that, you know, and not gonna pay. So we shall see. Wow, this coffee's good. Yum. No, I'm not doing my lipstick. I don't like having coffee on my mustache, on my lips. You know what I'm saying? What message was held for review? Oh, I'm going to show that message. Yeah, get rid of the frickin' IRS completely. You know, people are like, oh, the tariffs, but you don't, if you understood economics, you'll understand that tariffs are a good thing. I mean, why should, okay, Canada, oh my God, you know what, we represent 34% of their entire economy. You know what they represent to us? 2.3%. You know, like, so who's gonna win that war? I don't care how much frickin' American bourbon they pour down their frickin' toilets. It's not gonna hurt us. 2.3% of our goods go there. 37% of theirs go here. They're gonna lose that fight. You know, so screw that. But they charge us 250% on all our dairy and all the other shit that we send up there. How's that fair? How's that fair? It's not fair. You know? How about some equity in life? You know? Alright, now I gotta stash. Let's see. What did I say I was gonna stash to? Stash into. Two. Alright, hold on. Flop. Alright. So people, you're just like America, just better, are you? I mean, how is it living up there? I hear some crazy shit. I mean, but you know, you don't have to deal with Fidel Castro's son anymore, right? What's that guy's name? Oh, Justin something or other. Wasn't he like Castro's son? Yeah. Oh, 150K is not a lot of money. I mean, you're not suffering, but 150K in this world is not a lot of money whatsoever. So yeah. Well then, I don't know. I am going to. Oh yeah. Yeah, true, something or other. Okay, I don't know scheduling as far as live streams. You know, I actually planned one yesterday, then it was like, you know, changed at the last minute. It's more of a product now of, thank you, Marie Bella. It's a product now of time. I just got some funny looks. I think I know who they voted for. Anyway, but see, this isn't a political issue. This whole thing was about children, and I want to see people trotted out in cuffs that had anything to do with it, and then burnt at the stake. I would pay-per-view that. I'd pay like $49.99. Like I said, I'd have a Super Bowl party. Anyway, it's a factor of time. Work-wise, the company that I'm with is we're doing some industry disruptive technology right now. We're on the precipice of having an impact, a huge impact on the world of technology. I can't talk any more about it than that, but we are on the precipice of something that's gonna change the way the tech industry and many other industries do business. So we're in the trenches right now. It's time. Yeah, we're in battle mode right now, doing the stuffs. So time-wise, we'll see. I mean, I want to. It's not like I don't want to, but I try to shoot for every Friday night unless it's unavailable to do so. So yeah, I mean, if I could do this every Friday night and rant and rave a little bit and, you know, rattle people's cages and hang out with my good friends, my extended family, you guys, I'll do it. I love to do it, but I just can't get into a regimen yet because it's all hands on deck right now, business-wise. So yeah. I popped up a video the other day, What is Money? I suggest everyone watch that and watch it to the end. It's an hour of your life. You can put it on in the background. You don't have to look at my face and just listen. It will change your life in terms of how you spend your time, how you spend your money, how you think about money. I mean, in my personal opinion, I think it's the greatest video I ever did. And it's not about me, but I truly believe that was the greatest video I've ever done. Honestly. I mean, I really did. The message of it, I mean, I'll even say the delivery of it, I nailed, but just the essence of it was on point, and it can be, it'll be transformative. If you wrap your head around what money is, you're gonna have an epiphany during that video. Just watch it to the end, because I go from the history, chronologically, to where we are now, and into the metaphysical of it, about sweat equity of your life, and what, it's deep. You got to be ready for it, but I suggest you watch it. I put that up too, and that was something I did during Raw and Uncensored. Did that for a year, you know, private stream, private channel, and I'm not putting all the content I did up there for public consumption, just some things, because that wouldn't be fair to the people who supported me over there. But at the same time, there's some messages that I did there that I think people need to hear, because it was raw and uncensored. And it was deeper subject matter, like what the actual F is money, because it ain't dollar bills. That's just a representation, it's a scam. Not everything in life is a scam, but I suggest everyone go and watch that. And just don't set aside the time to watch. If you watch 5 minutes of it, oh, Bror Fredrik going on, yeah, shiny rocks, blah, blah, blah. No, see, think of it as a lesson. And it's not about me and I'm so smart or anything like that. That came down, that shit came down from the heavens, you know? I was just a conduit by what should happen. So yeah, I suggest everyone go and check that out. Ooh, that smells good. They're eating some cheeseburgers. You want to have the best cheeseburger? Everyone's always asking, what's the best cheeseburger? What's the best cheeseburger? Oh my God, what's the best cheeseburger? You know what's the best cheeseburger? Go have a cheeseburger at Pavette's. Who'd have thunk? Me and my bro been eating cheeseburgers at Pavette's. I mean, they're not like, you know, $2.99 or anything like that. But they're made from, like, you know, filet mignon and New York strip, and you can cook the medium rare and that type of stuff. It's just, and they're big and delicious. I mean, best burger of my life. Yeah, I'm Janice, I missed a group of people too. So I'm looking at it, very important. Yeah. Alright, I'm glad. I've seen the video, yeah. Yeah, I missed, wow, that was a big flash. Anyway, yeah, I miss being able to do it. I miss being able to do it. You get by on $30K a year? How do you do that? So you just own everything outright at this point. That's cool. I'm reading comments. How you doing, Tiffany? Thanks, bro. I love seeing Vegas on Saturday night. You guys are awesome. Yeah, right, Gary M. 100%. 150 now is like, you know, 50K 10 years ago. I mean, if you have things, 150K, the burn rate on 150K is pretty significant. It's no kind of money. You know, 50K is no kind of money these days. But it is what it is. 50, 60, 70, that's, yeah, it ain't gonna cut it. You know, I mean, yeah, if you live like low on the hog or whatever, you know, that's a different story. Depends what your expectations are. But you want to live in a nice neighborhood, especially in a metropolitan area, you ain't doing it with no freaking, you know, 50, 60, 70, 80K. That just ain't happening. 150 bare minimum. Anyway, I love you guys, and I appreciate the support tonight. All the stuffs, and like I said, I will try to get out tomorrow night. And for everyone who's watching this, I doubt this video is gonna make it. It'll probably stay up, but they'll demonetize it, blah, 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 all that type of stuff. You watched it twice, George? Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I left it up there as reference. I mean, I watched it twice. And not, it wasn't a vanity thing, because I needed to hear that too. Like I said, that was one of those things. I mean, it's very rare that, you know, that you have that going on. You know, that was inspired. It wasn't like I researched for frickin', I mean, I thought of the idea. I have a good understanding of what is money, store of value, blah, 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 all the things. But when it came down to it, I had my notes and all that shit. When it came down to it, if you saw that was one cut. That was inspired, you know? I mean, okay, yeah, I could take some pride in it, but that was an inspired message. So yeah, all right. So I love you guys, and it was good seeing you all again, and I'm hoping to do this in another 6 days. We'll see what happens, but I'll make time. You know, I'm not like going anywhere. It's just been a time thing. But, and I like that you guys can all get together and do this too, because I love you guys. And on that note. Oh, and do the subscribing and all that stuff. And on that note.